Hi, today we're going to be replacing our factory bumper on our 2013 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with a modular replacement bumper from Aries Automotive. So we're going to look to lose a little bit of weight from the factory bumper and get a little bit more aggressive styling with some more options. So let's take a look at the bumper and see what we get. So here's our front bumper setup from Aries Automotive. This is going to be the full width modular front bumper set. It's going to come with the center and the side sections as well as the brush guards and then two end caps if we choose to make it a stubby bumper. There's going to be a few configurations that we're going to be able to do with this bumper, which will give us a lot more options over the factory setup. So let's go ahead and start taking off the front bumper and get this install going. So on the back side of the bumper, you're going to have 4 nuts that need to be removed from each driver and passenger side. So you're going to see them right there connected to the frame. We'll move down and see if we can show you these. There you go. So those will be needed to be removed so you can take the bumper off. Now that we have the 8 nuts removed that were holding the factory bumper in place, let's go ahead and remove it from the frame. Now we're going to remove the plastic trim from on top of the frame. There's 2 plastic pins you can use just with a Phillips head screwdriver just to remove it. Now that we have our factory bumper removed, let's go ahead and start to build the Aries Automotive front modular bumper. Now that we have our bumper ends mounted up, next we're going to install our 1 center and our 2 side brush guards. So with our factory bumper removed and our new bumper assembled, what we're going to do is prep the frame for the receipt of the new bumper. So on the 2012 and 2013 models, you're going to see a vacuum pump located up on the driver's side section of the frame. What we're going to need to do is just break off this one bolt right here and relocate this vacuum pump. With the Aries Automotive replacement bumper, they're going to give us a bracket that allows us to mount it to the back of that replacement bumper. So we'll be able to move it out of the way and then mount the bumper securely. So let's go ahead and get that started. So you'll see here we just uninstalled the vacuum pump and relocated it temporarily out of the way. What we're going to need to do is remove this forwardmost bolt. You can either use a cutoff tool or a pair of pliers to bend it back and forth. But what you want to do is have that bolt flush down with the bracket, the factory bracket. That'll allow us to get the replacement bumper on and then push back into the proper location. Aries also gives us the relocation brackets for the vacuum pump, and this will mount the pump somewhere around here once we get the hardware installed and the bumper in place. So let's go ahead and get that started. So you see here we have our vacuum pump relocation bracket fitted on. What we're going to do is use this in order to mount to the back of the front bumper, and then use this to go into the front to mount it securely in place. So let's go ahead and get our front bumper and get that fitted on now. So here's our Aries modular replacement front bumper. We just have it fitted onto the frame right now. Just want to show you where the bolts are going to go. So you'll see right inside front section, basically you're just going to mount them up using the 4, or in some cases 3 bolts to each of the sides of the frame. And you'll see back there's our vacuum pump, and there's our relocation bracket. Then we're going to have the component that mounts on the front and then keep it securely in place. So let's go ahead and get the bolts on. We'll get it started. So there we go. Front bumper is installed. It's all snugged up, ready to go. Let's make sure that this is level here. Looking good. So let's give a quick walkthrough of what the bumper gives us. So you're going to see a couple additional options that the modular front bumper gives us over the factory bumper. You're going to see additional mounts for external lighting. You'll see that Aries gives us the ability to remount our factory fog lights onto their bumper. I'm actually going to replace our fog lights with a couple additional LED lights. So we're going to have 4 mounted total in the bumper itself, and then we're going to have 2 additional fog lights mounted onto the brush guard. So there you have it. There's the full width Aries Automotive modular front bumper. Because of the modular design for the Aries Automotive front bumper, allows us to remove the left and right side extension from the bumper and put on the end caps to make it a stubby bumper. This is going to give us a little bit more play with articulation for the front wheels. You see that the end caps are actually angled in to give us more room to play and still keep that aggressive look. There you go. That's what the stubby bumper looks like.